Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play some more letters. We're going to play day 2. Let's begin. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to actually play it where I go through the different things we went into from day 1. So this one we went and stayed with Damien for the night. I sleep in my eyes and I feel someone gently shaking me. I see Damien in front of me. I get a bit worried. I sit down on the edge of the bed, trying to fully wake up. Good morning, Snow White. Good morning, Damien. Why are you waking me up so early? I'm sorry for waking you up, but I have to leave Cherry with my parents. I was wondering if you'd like to come along. I'm fully awake now. Wake up now. I fully wake up. I've never met Damien's parents before. And how long have we been friends then? Though he doesn't seem happy with the idea, his gaze seems a bit lost in time and thought. Damien has never had a good relationship with his parents. I give him a smile, and he weakly returns it. Sure, I would like to. I take off his sweater and hand it back to him. He puts it on right away. It's only now that I notice Damien always wears a small backpack under his sweater. I wonder what he carries in there. Purchase supplies, most likely. That's what I would do. Anything in the sun that we need. My sweater smells like you. The Uber is waiting outside. I observe Damien's parents' house. It looks big and comfortable. Quite ordinary. Nothing indicating that they are bad parents. I turn to Damien. He's clutched fist and looks at the house with disgust. Cherry looks at Damien warily as she holds his hand. I take Damien's hand and he immediately looks at me. Is everything okay, Damien? Yes, I just gathering the courage to see my parents. It won't be so bad. You're not alone, right, Cherry? Cherry hugs Damien and strokes her, and he strokes her head. Oh, she doesn't like the parents either. We start walking towards the house. Well, they're shadow people. They're probably good, right? Nothing ominous about them. Damien. A tall woman approaches us, accompanied by an even taller man. Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. I came to drop off Cherry. I do like how they have sprites, but they're just basically, silhouettes. That's the word. You finally arrived. It took too long. What are you wearing? You still dress like a man? You still dress like a man? You look worse than last time. You keep mistreating your hair by dyeing it. What a waste. Are you working or studying yet? Okay, yeah, there's a reason. It's not good that you're still wasting your time, especially on something as useless as art. Damien sighs, keeping calm despite so many tasteless remarks. Cherry just looks down. Her parents haven't even looked at me, so I don't get any attention. Mother Fire, she's YN. YN, what pleasure to meet you. My husband and I are the best doctors in the city. I don't want you to be my doctor. I think you have bet already how you treat Damien and Cherry. I don't want to see their bedside manner in the hospital. They can probably fake it, but my husband and I are the best doctors in the city. But sure, you already know that. our daughter will be too. We're educating her to continue the family tradition. I don't think she wants that. She might want me to do art like a Damien. She'll be our professional doctor. That's right, Aren't you two professional doctors? The woman laughs exaggeratedly, a bit annoyingly. Well, we had a lot of fun talking about how great doctors my husband and I are. But we haven't talked about our mother-son relationship yet. Damien's always had a rebellious mindset. He never wanted to be a doctor like us. So, he's allowed his own choices. Not even when he wanted to change gender. Okay, I'm backing her. But we'll forgive those years of shameless decisions. Okay, the only right answer. You two are horrible parents. You have a son who is afraid to be with you. Same with your daughter. Damien tries to be a good son. He stays silent to everything you say. And yet, you have nothing good to say. Why do you belittle him when he's your son? He doesn't even love himself. That's why he attempted a pill overdose. And I think there's a reason why it's you. Two. Ever thought of that? You're making him depressed. It couldn't even do that right. He's useless. Okay, those are fighting words. I'm gonna kick both of your butts. I stay silent. Their response was too quick and cold that they didn't hesitate to answer. Oh, my answer will be a fist. And Dad will have to be cowering in pain because I kicked him right where the sun doesn't shine. Damien has tears in his eyes, but he tries to stay strong in front of them. I take his hand to leave the place. He doesn't deserve to hear all this. After taking their daughter too, or adopting her. With Damien. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you had to witness all that. His eyes don't meet mine, as if he's ashamed of everything that happened. Damien, are you okay? He looks at me, his lip trembling, and tears fill his eyes even more. He murmurs immense sobs. Body trembles with each cry. I struck his back, trying to calm him down. I've seen Damien cry very few times, mainly when we watched sad movies. But crying over problems like these only once in a long time ago. When Damien and I were in high school, Damien still lived with his parents. But when Damien decided to tell them about wanting to transition, about identifying as a boy, they kicked him out of the house, reaching an agreement to pay for the apartment to keep him away from them. Transphobic piece of it. After all, he spent most of his time overthinking everything. Then one day, I had a feeling followed him to his apartment. I asked the building manager to open the door because something had happened to my friend, and I entered. Damien was in the bathroom next to a bottle of pills. I blamed the parents. He was drooling. His body was too pale and cold. I never forgot the way he looked at me. The ambulance arrived and everything was fine after a stomach wash. I snapped out my thoughts and observed Damien, tears streaming down his cheeks uncontrollably. His hands tremble as he clings to me. Damien must feel hurt, ejected, not understanding what he did wrong. And yeah, I definitely don't want them as my doctors. They're not the best doctors in town. Now I understand why. And when we used to go to the park, you'd space out, watching families with sadness. The lack of love and attention must have made him feel nostalgic. I could see his emotions in his eyes, overwhelming mix of sadness and despair. That was me then. Everything I've tried hasn't worked. My parents will always be disappointed in me, no matter how hard I try. Your parents are pieces of work and should have their medical license to vote. Just for uh, just for how they treated you, for when to be to just transition. Is there really something wrong with me? No, there's something wrong with your parents. Something I don't miss. Sometimes I don't miss my parents. They're wrong, right? I know I make mistakes, but I try to fix them. I do what I can. Sometimes I can't. I want to disappear. I don't want to be here anymore. I feel so alone. I'm afraid everything will collapse on me again. Everything will be okay. I assure you. He wiped away the tears with his hands. Damien begins to stop crying and calm down more. Damien has never been afraid to show vulnerability, at least not with me. Well, we did save his life, so. Well, don't go to work. Because why would I go to work when my friend needs help and needs me? Don't go to work. I'd probably get fired if I missed my first day of work, but I wouldn't feel right to leaving Damien at this moment. Damien always thinks of others before himself. I could skip work today to be with you. I whisper, and he opens his eyes to look at me, remaining silent for a moment. No, you should go to work. I'll be fine. Don't ruin your day for me. You still need to avoid letting work consume you and ruin you. He smiles a little while wiping away the last tears. Anyway, I need to do some shopping. I need sheets for the next week. I need sheets for the next time you come to my apartment. I won't want to leave you without sheets again. He laughs slightly again, but his laughter still sounds subdued. Alright, we can go shopping together. What's the harm if I get fired? I'll stay at the job anyway. I also want to go shopping. I want to buy flowers for my mother to put on her vase. She only has one, and it's more dead than, well, you know. I want to buy flowers, so it's okay if we go together. Damien falls silent again, simply watching me. After a few seconds, he smiles at me again. Something must have left him lost in thought, and he finally let go of those thoughts. Alright, we could really use an outing together. Anyway, we should grab some food first. I'll treat at least something I can do. Treat you. I'll treat you. At least it's something I can do because you have to deal with me. What? That's a little for you. Don't underestimate yourself. I want to be with you. And deal with you. I open my mouth to speak, but Damien interrupts me. I'm kidding. We start walking to get away from the place. His parents. It's late. What do you think we could? It's late. What do you think would be good to eat? I ponder his question for a moment. I think it would be best if we prepared corn. I recall seeing a stand nearby. It's the cheapest and simplest option. I can't order something as expensive as waffles or pancakes. I would like to eat corn. Isn't that too simple? I mean, it's okay if you really want that. I can easily buy it for you. But you can eat something else. That's enough for a walk. I serve the corn stand, and we both prepare to approach it. Damien goes to order and soon returns with an ear of corn in each hand. He hands me one, and he takes her to his mouth. Although Damien's offended offering the food, I know he doesn't have enough money. I don't even know if he's working. He could do commissions, because he's artist, right? Damien, are you working? Huh? Yes, I'm working as a mascot at a citrus restaurant. I'm a yellow dog with a sign with the name of the place. It's not a great job, but I at least earn enough per hour. I think it's good at entertaining. I'm good at entertaining to advertise. I don't work every day. The company calls me when they need me. Somehow I like my job. It makes me feel happy. You know, I like working. I like making children smile and giving them a little joy. I know that I can make kids happy when they pass by with their parents. Makes my day better. I'm glad to know I'm the reason for their joy. So I'll keep my job until I decide to leave here. Do you have a date to go to Spain? Not yet. I plan to do it when I feel like it's the right time. Oh, Spain, that'll be a amazing place to visit. I just don't feel ready yet. I'm afraid to leave here. Being away from my sister, my friends, you. I don't like the idea that if I'm far away, they might forget about me. Your parents, they don't care about your parents at all. Your sister, adopt her. I was far away for 3 years, and he's still my best friend. Truth, I guess we'll be okay. I just hope my little sister will be okay without me. We'll adopt her. I'll take her with me to Spain with you. When I'm here, at least she can leave the house with the excuse that she'll be with me. But if I'm not here, she'll just be alone. I really look forward to living this experience. I always dreamed about it. I decided to study in Spain because I got a scholarship that will cover my tuition, food, and rent. Besides, because I miss when I lived there as a kid, I was happier. Well, maybe I was happy because my innocence about what was happening with my family. I'm still happy, but before it was a tragedy and innocent happiness. I don't think I'll feel that way again. I blame your parents. Your parents are the pieces of freaking crap. I want to see romantic movies with my grandfather again. I want to go back to when my grandfather woke me up with love when he called me to study. When on Christmas we cleaned the house with my grandfather, listening to songs. When they wouldn't let me in school for wearing children's uniform. I was so happy. When they wouldn't let me in school for wearing a children's uniform. As a child, I was so happy and didn't know it. I still can't believe that a student like me has this opportunity. How incredible is all that? It's all great, but I'm afraid something might go wrong. My friends told me not to worry. That I'm just overthinking. Anyway, I have to get ready. I remain silent. I really don't think it's necessary to say anything. It seems that Damien just wants to vent. So, how did you feel on your first day back? I hope you enjoyed your day with me, even if you were getting cold or lacked space in bed. Sure, I enjoyed it. Don't worry. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. And do you have a favorite book store where you study? Where you studied? No, you know I didn't like going to read alone, but I have to get used to it since I left here. Usually I go to the university library. It's understandable. At least you're still reading. Of accompanying you to our favorite bookstore. Since you left, I couldn't help going in my free time. I don't even go to read. I just go there because I used to go with you. Got used to going with you. I just sat and listened to what people are talking about. Heard a lot of gossipy. It's my way of passing the time. I have a bit of fun. But it's never the same without you. I missed you so much that without your presence, I don't feel like myself. On the other hand, have you seen that our favorite bookstore has competition? Yes, it's a new bookstore, right? I haven't seen it before. Yes, it's been open for a few months. But hardly has any customers. The place is very lonely. I went in once, but since the books are made of flowers, I felt the insects would eat the pages. I thought the same thing. I still want to try reading a book. Let me know how you like the books, and if the insects eat them up. I mean, there's people who make flowers out of paper flowers. I chuckle a little as I continue eating. Damien seems to be enjoying his corn too. I notice a piercing in his tongue. I haven't seen it before. I haven't really paid attention to any changes in Damien. You got near piercing, right? I haven't seen the one you got on your tongue before. This one? Yes, it's new. I got it 2 months ago. You should consider joining those programs where people get piercings all over to get tattoos or implants under the skin. Maybe someday. I still remember the first time I got the piercing in my eyebrow. I was so scared it would get infected. By the way, is it as cold where you study as is here? No, not yet. In fact, it's the start of the beginning of winter. Wait, mine's like, what's winter? So the other months, the weather is warm, not hot or cold. Did we go in Australia? But in summer, it's super hot. I feel like I'm dying. Look at that. I think I know where we were. And that's home. Oh, really? Then I should send you some ice cubes. Oh, don't worry, the ice cubes will melt before you send them. Yes, please. Well, you have to have AC. So I could take a bath with ice cubes. Ice bath? No way, it's too dangerous. Anyway, to stay cool. You won't die of heat stroke, but you will have hypothermia. No, you get heat stroke more than hypothermia here. I'll survive. Well, I believe in you then. Damien finishes his corn and wipes his mouth with a napkin. I want pancakes. Compared to me, he eats faster than I do. Well, so Snow White, are you ready to go shopping? I nod. We both start walking towards the mall. We look at the things in the shop windows. The prices are always very low here. The difference in stores on the streets and the prices in the mall are very different. I take some glasses and try them on. I try 3 different glasses. I won't buy them, but I want to see how they look on me. I turn to look at Damien to show him, but was already looking at me. What do you think? That you look pretty with glasses. Okay, but then which one of the 3 suits me best? With all 3, you look very cute. My favorite is the last one. I like it more. I voluntarily smile, thinking of a new topic of conversation. What shall we do next? I haven't thought about it. I would like to spend another night with you. Maybe we could watch a movie together at your place. But I don't have a television. My father always believed in government was spying through televisions. Well, our dad's a nut. It'll be the companies that spy on you. Didn't you bring your laptop? We can still watch it from your computer, no problem. If I have my laptop, we can watch it from here then. Perfect. Then let's hurry to do our shopping to go watch the movie. Did you find the flowers? You bring it to your mom. I was waiting for you so we can go together. I want to go to the flower shop at the entrance. Alright, I think I know which flower shop you mean. There sell very expensive flower vases there, at least for me. But flowers and the way they arrange them are beautiful. But can I ask you something? How do you feel about your mom? Are you okay? I know it must be difficult to come back home and only see your father. My father isn't even here. He had to go on a trip. The house is completely empty. Even worse. But are you okay? I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable or anything. I guess you must feel bad. Do you miss her, right? I feel a lump in my throat, but I breathe slowly to calm myself. Yes, I miss her. It's the only thing I manage to say without my voice breaking. Damien looks at me worried, but gives me a reassuring smile. Have you found your new sheets yet? No, I think I'm going to ask the employee if they have some more sheets. These sheets are made of fine fabrics and are expensive. We both approached the cashier, who was painting her nails. At work? Oh, OMG, like hello? Welcome to, like, the moody shop or whatever. Customer service, like, that's not how you talk to people, customers. How can I help you guys? Well, I just need some ordinary sheets. Anything is fine. Anything? Yeah? Great, I have 3 sheets that would suit you if you're looking for something economical. I guess you looking for something cheap because you don't care what kind of sheet you're looking for. Yes? OMG, awesome. No one has bought these sheets for like 3 years or something. I don't know why. I think they're great. Are they discounted? Because discount's good. Let me show you the sheets, so you can decide if you want to buy them. Also, 3 years is a long time for stuff not being marked down. Because companies actually kind of want the products to move. So if it's not selling, either they mark it down or they ship it back to the manufacturer. Or they toss it and destroy it and put it in the dumpster. The girl hands over the 3 sheets, one in purple, and they're gold, and they're black. To be fair, I only know, like, marking down and sending it back to the manufacturer where my job is, because it's just a grocery store. The girl hands over the 3 sheets, one purple, and they're gold, and they're black. The sheets look fine, as basic as expected. But it's definitely better than having sheets to it's definitely better to have sheets to cover myself than freeze stuff, right? I know, a smile. Should these be purple, like my pillows? Or black? I like black. Sometimes I make a big deal out of simple decisions and take important decisions lightly. There's something I've been trying to decide for a long time. It seems like a simple thing. I don't think I should hesitate. I'm just afraid of messing things up. Have you ever had the feeling that something insignificant can change everything? That's how I feel. I've been dealing with that for a long time. I don't know what to do, what to decide. Damien often vents out of blue, very typical of him. And I don't know what he meant. I'm sure he was thinking about it just now. I really admire his way of speaking his thoughts. I'm always keeping my overthinking to myself, so not to seem like a burn. But Damien seems to have a strong trust in me for just talking about it with me. And well, it doesn't really matter. The purple one will match much better. So what do you think? Are you going to buy it? I guess. Finally, I mean awesome. It'll be $14.99. I find the price high for sheets that have been on sale for over 3 years. Damien hands over the amount of money without complaining. Thank you so much for buying. I don't think they were on sale for 3 years. I think she's just trying to scam us. Hope to see you soon, sweet boy. Bye. Was she flirting with Damien? I'll be jealous. Jealous. It seems like the cashier liked you, don't you think? What? I don't think so, but she definitely seems very hyperactive. She's cute and curious, but not my type. Why do you ask, Snow White? Are you jealous or something? I just thought it was weird. You're cute, so it doesn't surprise me that girls fall for you. But what surprises me more is that you're still single. Perhaps you should take advantage of being with a girl like her. Or me. She definitely seems like your type. Dyed hair, piercings, dark clothes. She's just like you. You made for each other. Just because she shares some interests as me doesn't mean she's my soulmate. I think you have a different view of love than I do. I don't think you should worry about my love life, Snow White. I'm happy as I am. I don't feel like I need someone else in my life. It seems like it's going to rain later tonight. So we should hurry up and buy your mom's flowers. We arrive at the flower shop. The place smells strongly of various flowers, and with this fresh and sweet aroma. I approach the table full of flowers. There are several vases with flowers of different sizes. What kind of vase should I choose? Big but expensive. I should definitely buy a big one, even if it's expensive. But it's for my mother. She deserves it. It's for my mother. She deserves it. I think I might feel bad if I buy a cheap one just because she's not here anymore. I hand the cashier checkout. I head to the checkout counter to pay for the vase of flowers. The cashier rings me up, but without taking her eyes off behind me. Damien is on the table full of flowers, taking a photo of each one of them. I approach him with the flower in my arms. Flowers in my arms. Whoa, wait! Stay there. I'm going to take a picture of you. Say cheese. Damien raises the camera to the angle where I am. Let me get the perfect point where the sunlight filters through the window. Let me be able to capture the play of shadows and golden flashes your hair and face. His hands, skilled and delicate, adjust the camera's parameters. He approaches with careful steps as he wants to calculate everything. It's as if he's compromising a virtual symphony of immersing himself in the moment. Suddenly he presses the shoulder. Done. This moment has been immortalized forever. My love for you will endure in every frame. Damien takes the photo from the camera. He looks at the photo for a few minutes before storing in with the camera in the backpack or under his sweater. You didn't show me the photo. Well, the photo's for me, not for you. Right. Roll my eyes, ironically, but give him a smile and then... Well, it's getting dark. We should go get to my house before it gets even hot later. Yes, it's good that I'll stay with you. I wouldn't want to walk home at night. I think after everything we did today, you must feel so tired. Actually, yes. I could fall asleep instantly. We walk briskly until we reach my house. I enter along with Damien into my room. I look for my laptop in a drawer next to my bed and place it on the edge of the bed. Damien, are you hungry? Are you kidding? I'm starving. Alright, I'll go check if there's something to eat. My dad must have some food in the refrigerator. Sounds good. Sure sounds good. By the way, can I take a shower in your bathroom? Honestly, I wouldn't want to lie down on your bed with being dirty after walking so much. I don't want to mess up your bed. Yes, don't worry. You know where the bathroom is. Thanks. I'll have to use the same clothes, but at least I won't be completely dirty. I'll probably be able to get some spare clothes for them. Him. I mean, I have guy clothes too. And sometimes it's more comfortable. Well, I'm going to take a shower. I watch as Damien enter the bathroom, closing the door, but not enough. I manage to see a small gap in the door. Damien's is so oblivious. Spy. I approach the door to peek a little through the gap. He looks really silly as he struggles, losing his balance. I can hear small grunts. I should go look for food. I wouldn't want him to catch my spying on him. I search for the kitchen compartments to see if I find cabinets to see if I find anything else. I find caramel popcorn for microwave, instant ramen, and refrigerated fruits. What should I choose? Well, caramel popcorn, because we're going to have a movie. Caramelized popcorn. I take a caramelized popcorn packet and put it in the microwave. I take a few minutes for them to be ready, and I pour them into the bowl. I take the bowl and carry it to my room, to the room. I see Damien sitting in the bed, covered with the sheet he brought. The movie's ready. Did you find something for us to eat? Caramel popcorn. What? My favorites! I can smell them from here. Give them to me. Give them to me. Damien reaches out for me, and I hand him a bowl of popcorn. He starts eating the popcorn as soon as I pass it to him. Come. Sit with me. Damien pats the space beside him. I sit down next to him, staying close to him. Damien covers me with his sheet, with us ending up under the sheet. My bed is small, but we both feel comfortable together. We start watching the movie. From what I could see, it's a romantic comedy. I don't like the type of movies. They're boring to me. Well, it depends. Depends on the movie. If it's a comedy, I can laugh at a comedy. Damien laughs every time the actors deliver a joke that feels forced and nonsensical. I lean against his shoulder and close my eyes to rest. I feel Damien's arm around my shoulders, holding me in gently. Are you sleepy? Sleep is if you're really tired or sleepy. I'm so tired and sleepy. The movie's boring, and Damien gives me a certain sense of peace. I can feel myself drifting into deep sleep. End of day 1. Day 2. That was definitely day 2. Well, I felt bad for doing this, but we need to go work. Like, now, we don't want to be fired. I feel so bad for doing this. Go to work. Damon, I have to go to work. I'd like to stay with you. I can't afford to miss work. Of course, forgive me. I don't mean to delay you. I also need to go shopping. I need sheets for the next time you come over. He chuckles a bit as he wipes away the last tears. Thanks for accompanying me this far. I needed to be with someone who gives me peace. You're welcome. That's what friends are for. Goodbye, Snow White. Damien approaches me with a small hug before leaving. I need to hurry to work. I should be late. I'm here. Good afternoon, Valentine. I say slightly out of breath after running all the way. I try to control my breathing as Valentine approaches me. It's late. Okay, I'm just gonna apologize. It'll be the last time this happens. I'll be more punctual next time. Valentine looks at me without saying anything. He sighs, not seeming angry. I have to dismiss you, and the only thing I asked, you couldn't do it. Just get through today and I could pay you for this day's work. Go to your station. It's time to work. Valentine heads to the other side of the place, allowing me to go to my workplace. I observe a long line in front of the counter, probably customers waiting to be served. In the front row, there's a woman standing on their side of the counter, scolding the woman behind. I paused for a moment, observing the woman. Her eyes were hidden under the frames of her glasses. Her brows furrowed as she shouted. Even with her conservative clothing, she couldn't hide her curves. I let a sigh to gather strength and approached the counter. Because the woman yelling at the counter needed to be silenced. As I approached, I noticed that her purse was designer, really expensive. I positioned myself behind the counter. I prepared to assist the customers who were waiting. I could see that this is my first time being late for something, but I would be lying. Although most of the time I tend to keep everything tidy and be responsible with important matters. I don't belong to a job like this, but I don't blame myself. I never thought I would end up working in a liquor bar with a low salary in a rough neighborhood, which I think I just got fired from. This is not a dream job I have for myself, so I guess Valentine firing me is a good thing after all. As the same girl from yesterday in the corner of the room. She's just standing there, pacing back and forth as if she's nervous. I asked the customers to wait for me as I approached the girl. What was her name? Evening? Adeline? I think it was Eveline. Fine. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Oh, I'm at the bar having a beer. But right now, talking to you. Very funny. Do you plan to go back to serving the customers? No one works like you. So it must be out of time. So you must be out of time. Not really. It seems like you decided to fire me. Fire you? Why would Valentine do that? What does he gain by firing you? He really needed a cashier. That man. That means I might not see you around here again. Don't get me wrong, but I'd like to go out with you. No, this is weird, just weird. I want to have a date with you. How embarrassing. The last part was almost a whisper, but I managed to hear it. She opens her mouth as she is about to speak. Valentine pauses for a moment. Seems like she's searching for the right way to say it. Will you give me your number? I'm gonna say no, because I think, Valentine is still one of our love interests. No. It's really evident that the girl is interested in me. I shake my head as I take a step back. This girl is too insistent, too intense and pushy. She just come here to see me, ask for my number. The girl leaves the premises. I head to the counter. A loud sigh as I continue serving the customers. Gradually the line of customers becomes shorter. I didn't know where so many alcoholics and I didn't know there were so many alcoholics in this small town. I'll be surprised. And plus, just because they're buying alcohol doesn't mean they're alcoholic. 3 men enter with sacks and huge boxes. They go out and come back with other sacks and boxes. One of the men is too old for a job that requires so much strength. He sets the sacks under his feet while placing his hand on his chest. He's really exhausted. It's too much effort for someone like that poor man. Valentine appears in the room. His expression changes to one of concern. He talks for a moment with the man, pulling at the sacks and listening to the man speak. Without exerting too much effort, he bends down, lifting the sacks easily, pressing them suggestively against his shoulder and hip. He begins to carry the sacks to the room. His face has a serious look, as if he were focused on what he's doing. The way he effortlessly carries the sacks makes him look strong and fit. His muscles tense and define perfectly with each movement. Without exerting too much effort, he bends down, lifting the sacks. He continues helping the man, until there's 5 sacks and 8 boxes. Valentine takes out his wallet and gives the money to each of the men. He even tips the elderly gentleman, giving him a few pats on the shoulder. The men leave. Valentine looks at me, catching me watching him. I return my gaze to the customers, pretending I haven't been distracted by everything that was happening. I calculate the prices, collect payment, and continue with my task. Valentine returns to our room. Everything continues as usual. Really boring. I serve the customers almost mechanically, not paying attention to their conversations and questions. My gaze shifts from cash register to the clock. I wish there was closing time already. They were closing time already. But there's still a few minutes left and there's nothing to do. I rub my tired eyes and let out a sigh. It's really exhausting. Uh-oh. What the heck? Someone had thrown a brick at the glass. I think we're gonna have robbers now. Does Valentine have some kind of problem with someone? This isn't normal. I'm distracted by watching the broken glass window until I see Valentine coming out through the door from their room. What happened? What? Valentine follows my gaze and watches him remains motionless, staring at the broken glass. His fists clench. He seems really tense, but he's calmed down after a short while. God. I should call the agent company to help me with the repairs. I don't have enough money to replace broken glass. It's better to call them right away. Valentine speaks to himself as if he's thinking out loud. He seems too stressed, and I don't doubt it. I would be too. He pushes his hand in his pants pocket and takes out his phone. His gaze remains fixed on the screen for a few seconds, and he lets out a sigh. Finally, he puts the phone to his ear. Hello, this is Valentine, the owner of the liquor bar. Something happened. I need your services. Someone has smashed the window of the premises with a brick. What do you mean? How could I have let that happen? Are you really asking me that? I rented them the brick and let them do it? What the heck do you mean by how could I let that happen? I'm glad you care about the safety of your clients who hire your services. His sarcastic tone was evident. Oh yeah, well Valentine doesn't finish his sentence. He remained motionless in his place. His hand slowly lowers the phone and he closes his eyes. He's trying to keep calm. There must have hung up on him. It seems like I'm not the only one unlucky person today. His chest starts rising and falling rapidly. Is he having a panic attack? With frustration, Valentine looks at the others who are watching him with furrowed brows, and he hunches over in embarrassment. I kept scanning the liquor bottles to try to divert attention from the situation. Several customers were murmuring things, some out not discreet enough, and some were leaving. Through the broken glass. Who needs a door? We just go for the glass. Valentine heads towards our room of the premises. Gradually, the cloud started to spin until everything was clear. Shall I go check on Valentine? I'm gonna go with yes. I walked towards the room where Valentine is. I opened the door slowly. I could see Valentine pacing back and forth. He seems desperate, but calmer than before. My ears. I can't hear anything. Are they barring me? What the heck is this? This is it. I'm out. I'm not waiting for the business agents to come and make a decision. After all, I deserve it. I've been the employee of the month for 2 years. 2 damn years straight without break. Just work, work, and work. And gratitude? No, absolutely not. Okay, Valentine needs a hug. What if they finally decide to upgrade my business and more people would come? If they serve drinks, restocking the shelves with more alcoholic bottles, hiring and firing employees. Valentine, do this. Valentine, do that. Hey, Valentine, keep doing your thing. Next month, your business will be big. How did you allow yourself to get robbed? You should have known. Valentine hits his foot on the furniture's edge. It's fine. I can't feel the pain anyway. I think you need a break, Valentine. I suggest once Valentine fishes already with himself. Enter the room fully. I know, but I shouldn't if I want to improve or at least maintain this place. A waitress appears who was walking in the bar room. I could take care of the place, boss. You've been a good boss to me. You've even raised my salary. I'm just a simple waitress. You let me take care of the place just for today and rest. There's no better place to deal with personal matters than a nice restaurant. Yummy. No buts, Valentine. Get your big butt out of here. Valentine stays silent for a few seconds, looking at the door thoughtfully. I really don't know what to do. Would it be inappropriate to ask if he still wants me to leave? The ringtone on my phone catches my attention. its own number. I don't have it saved. Who could it be? Hello? Are you still working? I've been waiting for you outside your house. Come back early if you don't. Frick you and frick me as good luck. What the heck? Wyan, I start hearing my name. Yes? You could go now. My air boy will take care of things. Thank you for working here, even if it was just for today. Here's your pay for today. He hands me a small envelope containing some bills. I'm sorry I have to let you go, but I can't afford any more mistakes in my business. I know it doesn't matter at this point. Okay, I'm glad it won't affect you. I'll be finding a better job for yourself. I'm sorry about earlier. I was grumpy when I'm grumpy when I'm tired. I haven't been able to rest much lately. You know, having to run a business all by my own. Well, I can offer to drive you home, so you don't have to walk at this late hour. I nod as I leave the place. Valentine walks towards the street where his motorcycle is parked. He takes a helmet from his trunk and hands it to me. He sits down and puts on his helmet, then gestures towards the back seat, and I sit behind him. We start moving, and the streets are a bit dark. I can feel someone watching me, as if someone is following me. Like which one? My paranoia increases with each moment. I try to calm down, so the feeling will end. I see my house, and I signal that this is my house, and Valentine stops in front of it. I get off the motorcycle and wave goodbye. As I quickly walk to my house, I can see Magnus, the neighbor, outside my house. He's leaning against the wall, looking at me with a somewhat angry expression. I stop in front of my door upon hearing his voice. Ciao, I'm Magnus. Do you remember me, Wyan? Oh, I remember you. Did you want some fire? Want a fire hose? Just pulls out a fire hose out of nowhere. Looks outside and gives him a smile. Hell, Magnus, what's up? Nothing. Just waiting for you. How'd you get my number? Was it a tiring day at work? Well, actually, I passed by here in the morning, but you weren't here. So I was waiting for you. Waiting to see what time you arrive. Yeah, probably should have stayed with a certain someone. Again, I'd like to spend more time with you. I could help you relax a bit. I'm good. I'm definitely good. I know how to leave muscles with my tongue. Yeah, I don't think I need your tongue on me. What do you think? Sorry, Magnus. I'm gonna have to decline. Because, yeah. Decline. That's a terrible day. It's really exhausting. I just want to rest right now. Listen, I'll do all the work. No, thank you. Okay. If it's not for today, call me whenever you want some warmth. I think I'll just get a heated blanket. And a cat. Let me know. I'll come regardless of the time. Of course. Good night, Magnus. Lady walk out of the door. Change the locks. Falling home. I should take a bath. Today was undoubtedly too exhausting. Leave my keys and phone on the nightstand. I collapse on the bed with a sigh of relief. I take a moment to relax. The scent of home smooths me. I take a money envelope out of my pocket. It's not much, but it's extra money. And with the envelope on the nightstand. Where did that sound come from? My closet? I stay silent, waiting to hear the noise again. Again, I think it's coming from my window. I don't feel like opening the window and peeking outside to see if anything's there. I cover myself with the sheet, trying to ignore what just happened. Again, that must be a joke. I get out of my bed and with the curtain of my window and look outside. I try to look around through the window to see if anyone's nearby. There's no one. The tension gives me a slight shiver. There's a letter caught in the window. I grab it. I open the window slightly to retrieve the letter. I close the window again to calmly shut the window and read the letter. They may accuse me of blasphemy. I shall accept the sentence with pride. In my world, there is but one altar, and upon it you stand. I don't believe in gods, I believe in you. Let me offer you a sick devotion, all yours. It's like Hadeson. This is so too weird. Uncomfortable too. I shouldn't be reading this. I crumble the letter and throw it in the trash can. I get ready to settle into my bed to fall asleep. So I think I'm gonna do here for today. I'm gonna go to the try and finish the other route for day 2 on another day. Hopefully the next day after I upload this or the day after. So if you like my content, please consider subscribing and comment down below and liking the video. I'll see you guys next time.